Have you ever found yourself wondering if there's a quick and effective way to determine if someone is a narcissist? Whether it's your boss, a coworker, someone you've just met, or even someone you've cared about for a long time. Spotting a narcissist early on isn't just about identification. It's about safeguarding yourself from years of manipulation, stress, and emotional abuse. As an empathetic, caring individual, you are often the target of narcissists due to your willingness to give and your capacity for understanding. Over the past 2 decades, I've delved deep into the link between self-worth and narcissistic relationships. In this video, I'll introduce you to a simple yet powerful 5-second test that you can employ anytime, anywhere. We'll explore real-life scenarios, practical examples, and strategies designed to empower you in any situation where you may encounter a narcissist. But first, we have to understand the narcissist's mindset. Before diving into the test itself, it's crucial to grasp the mindset of a narcissist.
The prosecution tell you I'm insane. They do this because they fear me, because I have committed the most sophisticated, the most spectacular political assassination in Europe since World War II.
Imagine you're at a social gathering, a work meeting, or a family event. You might be seeking connections, feeling somewhat insecure, or simply hoping to blend in. On the contrary, a narcissist operates from a place of inner fragility and desperation. This combination makes them not only fierce predators, but also highly predictable in their behavior. Let me ask you this question. What drives a narcissist? What makes you a narcissistic supply? At the core of every narcissist's motivation lies the concept of narcissistic supply. This supply encompasses the time, attention, and emotional energy that narcissists derive from others to fuel their ego and maintain their inflated sense of self-importance. Whether through admiration, sympathy, emotional reactions, or even exerting control over others, narcissists constantly seek these forms of validation. Similar to how a vampire cannot exist without blood, a narcissist cannot sustain their self-image without a steady supply of narcissistic validation. They assess for this supply almost instinctively by testing against specific boundaries. Now let's move on to the 5-second test. This will be your tool for spotting narcissists. The 5-second test is a straightforward yet effective method to identify narcissistic behavior in action. First, recognize the setup. Ever wondered if you can quickly tell if someone's a narcissist? Here's a handy trick. Recognize the setup. When someone comes up to you with a request or starts a conversation that seems innocent but could end up demanding a lot of your time, attention, or energy, stay alert. This is where narcissists often test your boundaries without you even realizing it. Assert your boundary clearly by saying something like, "No, I'm not available for that," or "That doesn't work for me." Then watch their reaction closely. A normal person will respect your decision and move on with no fuss. But a narcissist might escalate things. They might try to guilt trip you, insist harder, or change tactics to get what they want. In real-life situations, this plays out when someone tries to change your plans last minute or interrupts your focus to make their needs a priority. By calmly holding your ground and observing how they respond, you can see their true colors. Understanding narcissistic behavior is critical. They thrive on attention and will test your limits to see how much they can control you. That's why it's crucial to be assertive and firm when setting boundaries. Practice saying no without feeling guilty. It's your right to protect your time and energy. Surround yourself with supportive people who understand your boundaries and can back you up when needed. Self-care is also vital. Taking time for yourself helps build resilience against manipulation tactics. Remember, spotting narcissistic tendencies early can save you from emotional turmoil down the road. Trust your instincts and don't hesitate to assert yourself when someone crosses the line. Learning to handle narcissistic behavior empowers you to maintain healthier relationships and protect your well-being. Next, you have to assert your boundary. Ever found yourself in a situation where you need to assert your boundaries? It's important to do so calmly, yet assertively. When someone asks you to do something that crosses your boundaries, a simple smile and a clear statement can make all the difference. Here's how you can handle it. Smile calmly and confidently, then say, "No, I'm not available for that." This lets the person know your limits without sounding aggressive. Another effective phrase is, "That doesn't work for me right now." It communicates your position without needing to justify yourself extensively. Remember, asserting boundaries is about respecting yourself and teaching others how to respect you too. It's perfectly okay to prioritize your own needs and comfort. If the person persists, you can politely repeat your boundary or suggest an alternative that works better for you. This approach helps maintain positive relationships while ensuring your own well-being. Practice saying these phrases aloud so you feel more comfortable using them in real situations. Effective boundary setting is a skill that improves with practice and self-awareness. By asserting yourself calmly and confidently, you set a positive example for others to follow. Remember, your boundaries are essential, and it's okay to protect them. And you have to observe their reaction. When you assert your boundaries, it's crucial to observe how others react. After stating your boundary calmly and clearly, take a moment to observe their response. Count silently to 5 while maintaining your friendly yet firm demeanor. This pause allows you to gauge their understanding and respect for your boundary. Pay close attention to their body language and tone of voice. It can reveal a lot about their attitude towards your boundaries. If they respond positively by acknowledging your boundaries and adjusting their behavior, it shows mutual respect. However, if they push back or disregard your boundaries, it may indicate a lack of respect for your needs. Remember, observing their reaction helps you decide how to proceed in the interaction. Trust your instincts and prioritize your comfort and well-being. Here are ways to interpret their response. Respectful acceptance. A reasonable individual will acknowledge your boundary without pushing further. They might respond with understanding, saying, "Okay, no problem," and move on without creating a fuss. Escalation. Conversely, a narcissist may escalate their efforts to manipulate or pressure you. They might become more insistent, attempt to guilt trip you, or switch tactics to test your resolve. Now let's explore how this test applies in practical situations where narcissists commonly test boundaries. First, time, boundary. Imagine a scenario where a narcissist attempts to infringe upon your plans. They might casually ask what you're doing later, hoping to manipulate you into changing your schedule to accommodate them. By firmly stating, "I'm not available," and observing their reaction, you can discern their intentions. Second, attention boundary. In situations where a narcissist interrupts your focus, whether you're engaged in conversation or concentrating on a task, they are testing your ability to maintain control over your attention. Politely redirecting their interruption and reaffirming your focus sends a clear message. And lastly, energy boundary. Narcissists may also target your resources, whether financial, emotional, or otherwise, seeking to drain your energy for their benefit. Standing firm and protecting your resources, despite any discomfort their tactics may induce, is crucial in this boundary test. Successfully navigating interactions with narcissists requires more than just identifying their behavior. Here are additional strategies to empower yourself in dealing with narcissistic individuals. Educate yourself. Learn about narcissistic behaviors and tactics. Knowledge is power when it comes to recognizing manipulation. Practice assertiveness. Assert your boundaries confidently and without guilt. Narcissists often prey on empathetic individuals who may struggle to say no. Seek support. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or professionals who understand narcissistic dynamics and can offer guidance. Self-care. Prioritize self-care practices that strengthen your emotional resilience and reinforce your boundaries. The 5-second test offers a valuable tool for quickly assessing whether someone may exhibit narcissistic traits. By observing their response to your boundaries, be it time, attention, or energy, you can gain insights into their true intentions. This test not only helps you protect yourself from potential manipulation, but also empowers you to maintain healthier, more balanced relationships. Remember, spotting a narcissist early on is crucial for safeguarding your emotional well-being and personal boundaries. By honing your ability to detect and respond to narcissistic behaviors, you can navigate social and professional interactions with greater confidence and resilience. If you found this article insightful, click here to explore further insights into handling narcissistic behaviors and staying one step ahead.